Have you ever wondered what it's like going to a local market in Nigeria? I have been sharing my Nigerian Homecoming Series where I traveled to Nigeria for 8 weeks. God used the entire visit to lead me to my now husband. Check out my series. In this channel, I share lifestyle content and all things pertaining to trusting God through the obedience of faith, meaning taking a step of faith is crucial partnering with the Lord. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Princess Faith. In this episode, I went to a market in Nigeria known as Ikotun Market, specifically located in Lagos, Nigeria. I went with one of my cousins because we needed to buy some fresh meat. Stick around so you can see how the average Nigerian purchases fresh protein and find out what sellers do before selling their meats. And wait till the end of this video to see some crazy outbursts that took place in the market. I mean, I was just shocked. Wish I could get through to you, don't know what to do to you. The day before going to the market, my boyfriend and I, along with some friends, went to Landmark Beach, got some pizzas at the end of the hangout, and the next day, me and my cousin and the lady that helped my mom raise me took a trip to Ikotun Meat Market. The goal was to make vegetable soup, and we needed to purchase some goat meat, beef, and some cow skin, otherwise known as pomo. Once I arrived at the meat market, I quickly noticed some live rams, live chickens, and goats. Wow. What time did we leave this morning? 7? Past 8. Oh! Past 8. Anyways, we came to the meat market to buy meat bulk. It's basically a slaughterhouse here in Lagos. It's in a small town specifically. So I got up around like 7 a.m. and decided to do this with my cousin. She's right there. And my aunt, she basically raised me. Ruth, are you tired? No. Oh, she had enough sleep. I had like 4 hours of sleep. So I'm kind of tired. I also noticed some butchers cutting up some fresh meat. Some of them were even roasting the meat. If you ever visit a meat market, you're probably familiar with the meat smell, but I did not like it. It's something I had to get used to here in Nigeria. I find the meats to have a fresh taste, literally like farm to table. That kind of thing. They're not freezing it for you, slapping an expiration date, and then selling it. No. You buy the meats fresh here for the most part. Unless you go to the bougie stores in Lagos where you will even be spending more for your protein. This market trip happened shortly after my friend's wedding. Definitely check out that video because a few days afterwards, my mom left Nigeria and I was here with the rest of my cousins and friends. She requested my aunt buy some cow head meat and I screamed a fat no because what the heck is this? It looks so scary. But guys, this is what people eat. But fast forward to when I decided to stay back after my wedding. I actually purchased this kind of meat and I cooked it in one of my Nigerian soups. And when I tell you, it tasted so delicious. Talk about some growth and acclimation. Another thing I noticed was that there was a slaughterhouse literally across from where the sellers were cutting up the meat. I was told that sellers typically have their animals killed every Monday and then throughout the week, they're just selling it as much as they can. So technically, it is still fresh meat. But if you want it to be ultra fresh, you have to buy it like Monday or Tuesday. So we came on one of these days. One of the things about my aunt is that she will price the meat until she negotiates for the price that works for her. Here in Nigeria, pricing happens when local sellers name their price before you get to start negotiation. So as a buyer, you have to be very street smart because they can usually tell when you're not used to the Nigerian way of doing things, especially if you don't speak Yoruba, Igbo, or Pidgin.
We bought the beef for 25,000 plus the goat meat 85, so that's 30-something thousand. Yes, I think it should be enough. Yes.
For 25,000. Original beef. Put it in the bag. Can you imagine going to Walmart or even Tesco and having to price your meats until you and the seller reach a negotiation? That's hilarious, isn't it? But these sellers are all individual businesses, so they are all competing to get you to buy. They will always name a price a little bit higher so that even when you're negotiating or pricing as we call it, they can still make a profit. For in 2023, you can still aggressively haggle with pricing. Today, you have to be a bit more mindful and take it easy on the seller because things have increased in prices for local sellers here in Nigeria. So that bag of meat that cost us 36K in 2023 would be like maybe close to 100K or a little bit over 100K. That's how much things have increased in prices. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, market drama. This one lady showed up to the market. Somehow she starts arguing with
How did that look like? Did I not look like woman? And did I not look like God's creation? Do you look different from me? You that look like the kind that created you that you look like God. You must be very
It's okay, madam. No, I'm not
You don't get respect, you idiot.
Well, that marks the end of this vlog. It was such an interesting experience at the Nigerian meat local market. You just see some crazy things happen randomly. I hope that they resolved it. I don't really know what the start of the argument was. I just think that maybe the man did something to her to make her insult him and call him all kinds of names. And one thing about Nigeria is you never know when it's gonna rain. So it started raining right when we were done. And so we had to wait for a ride. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to put your notification bell on so you are aware of when I post new content. Check out my Faith Friday content for all things concerning faith. I will see you soon. God bless you.
Wish I could get through to you, don't know what to do to you.